So comparing the two serves now, so the one on the left is before and the one on the right is after. So it's after a bit of time working on a few different areas. It's synced up so we can work through it together. So if we look at straight away the start, how the feet are starting. So you can see here there's a little bit more space between the feet at the very start, which allows for a little bit more of a rocking motion back, and it starts actually, the back foot starts behind or in line with the front heel almost, whereas on the one here it's a little bit closer and a little bit more in front. As we take the racket back, everything is fairly similar. The first big change is you can see the foot placement when we get into that pinpoint stance. So you see on the left how the foot has come all the way around, and on the right it's nicely tucked behind the foot, which then keeps the hip and the body in the right place. Next thing you notice is the racket drop. So on the left it's just the wrist that drops and racket's facing up straight away, and it's not going anywhere near past the head. And on the second one you get a bit more of a drop with the forearm with the racket going slightly more behind the head, but still slightly open, so the racket could be a little bit more closed, the palm not facing it up as much. And then you can notice that the left elbow as well has got a little bit more space away from the body and isn't coming in and around, and is actually in line a little bit better. From here you can then see how actually, because of the foot placement, when he hits the ball now, when they contact the ball at the same similar time, he's got a little bit of more of, on the right hand side, hip over hip, rather than just coming round, and everything's coming around the ball fairly early on the left hand side. Whereas it's not on the right hand side, the hip's coming over hip, allowing him to hit from a slightly higher point. And as a result you can see the transfer of the weight into the court. Look, on the front foot he's now landing on the line or inside the court in a better and stronger arabesque position, in much more control and stability on that when landing on that left leg, and actually body weight sort of going into the ball more, whereas obviously here it's also going backwards and just rotating through more on the left hand side.